Today we're going to be exploring South Africa. Welcome to WorldviewTV, where we explore countries, cities, and cultures from around the world. South Africa is one of the most fascinating and complex countries on the planet. It's a place of breathtaking landscapes, rich traditions, and a past that continues to shape its present. But what truly makes South Africa stand out is its story, a journey through struggle, unity, and transformation. Let's take a closer look. Geography and natural beauty. South Africa sits at the southern tip of the African continent, and it's blessed with remarkable natural diversity. From the wild coasts of the Eastern Cape to the red dunes of the Kalahari, from the towering Drakensberg Mountains to the iconic Table Mountain in Cape Town, it's a paradise for nature lovers. It's also home to one of the world's most impressive wildlife populations. The Big Five, lions, leopards, rhinos, elephants, and buffalo, roam its national parks like Kruger and Addo Elephant. But beyond the landscapes and safaris, South Africa's true richness lies in its people and history. People and cultural diversity. South Africa is often called the Rainbow Nation, and for good reason. It's home to over 60 million people and 11 official languages, making it one of the most multicultural societies in the world. Here, you'll find a blend of African ethnic groups like the Zulu, Xhosa, Tswana, and Sotho, alongside people of Indian, European, and mixed ancestry. This diversity influences every aspect of life, from languages spoken on the street to the flavors in its food. Whether it's pap and chakalaka, bunny chow, or boerewors sizzling on a weekend braai, food in South Africa tells a story of fusion, heritage, and community. Colonialism, apartheid and the struggle for freedom. To understand modern South Africa, you have to understand its past. For centuries, European powers, first the Dutch, then the British, colonized the region, exploiting its land and people. In 1948, the South African government institutionalized racial segregation through a system called apartheid. Non-white South Africans were denied basic rights, forced into separate schools, homes, and even bathrooms. This brutal system lasted for nearly 50 years. But South Africans didn't stay silent. Resistance grew, both within the country and globally. Figures like Steve Biko, Desmond Tutu, and most famously, Nelson Mandela became symbols of the fight for justice. Mandela's release from prison in 1990 and the country's first democratic elections in 1994 marked a new chapter. South Africa had done something remarkable. It had peacefully transitioned from a racist regime to a democracy. But the scars still remain. Post-apartheid challenges. The end of apartheid was a massive victory, but it didn't erase inequality overnight. South Africa remains one of the most unequal countries in the world. Many black South Africans still face poverty, unemployment, and limited access to quality education or healthcare. Crime, corruption, and political scandals have further complicated national progress. The African National Congress, ANC, once a liberation movement, has struggled with leadership and accountability in recent years. Yet, despite the challenges, South Africans continue to push forward, building businesses, leading community projects, and speaking out for change. Cities and innovation. South Africa's urban centers are full of energy and contrast. Johannesburg, the country's economic powerhouse, is where gold built a city. It's now a hub of finance, tech, and media. Cape Town, framed by oceans and mountains, is known for its beauty and history, but also struggles with visible inequality. Durban, a coastal city with a strong Indian influence, is vibrant, tropical, and culturally rich. South Africa is also becoming a regional leader in technology, renewable energy, and creative industries, from fashion to film. Its young, entrepreneurial population is finding ways to innovate in spite of limitations. South Africa plays an important role on the African continent and beyond. It's a member of BRICS, alongside Brazil, Russia, India, and China, and often acts as a diplomatic bridge between the global South and the West. Culturally, South Africa has gifted the world with icons, from Nelson Mandela to Charlize Theron, Trevor Noah, and the globally adored sounds of Afropop and Amapiano. Its sports teams, especially in rugby and cricket, carry deep emotional and political meaning. When the Springboks win, the country celebrates, not just the sport, but a symbol of unity in diversity. In 2010, South Africa made history by becoming the first African country to host the FIFA World Cup. It wasn't just a sporting event, it was a global celebration of African pride, unity, and resilience. The tournament brought the world's attention to South Africa and left behind a legacy of infrastructure, tourism growth, and unforgettable moments. From the sound of the vuvuzela to the rise of local heroes. For many, it marked a turning point in how Africa was seen on the world stage. South Africa's story is still unfolding. It's a country wrestling with the past while trying to build a fairer future. A place where injustice and joy exist side by side. Where trauma runs deep, but so does resilience. Its people continue to redefine what it means to be South African, not just through politics, but through art, protest, education, and imagination. The journey is far from over, but it's one worth following. So, what makes South Africa truly special? It's the courage to confront its past and the determination to shape something better. It's a land of contradictions, and of possibility. A place that invites you to look deeper. Thanks for joining us on this journey through one of the world's most remarkable countries. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more global explorations. This is Worldview TV, where we explore countries, cities, and cultures. See you next time.